Tokumitsu Shintaro returned home extremely tired from his long day at work. It had been a month since he started high school and began living alone. He claimed to be used to it, but he wished for some company beyond his own thoughts. He seemed to have caught a cold because when he got home, all he did was collapse on the bed and fall asleep. The next morning, as he sipped on a mug of milk, he noticed he had left the window open. When he approached the balcony, he found a beautiful girl sleeping there. Shintaro was so startled that he ended up falling and spilling his mug of milk, which ended up wetting the strange girl. With the noise, she woke up and greeted Shintaro, who was enchanted by her beauty and embarrassed by her wet clothes. She went to the bathroom to change, while Shintaro wondered what could be happening. Was he being pranked? How could he let a balcony intruder into his apartment? After that, the girl asked if he had some clothes to lend her. He quickly searched for something clean in his wardrobe, finding only a long white shirt. He apologized for not finding anything better, and she said it was no problem. The girl introduced herself as Towa, happy to meet someone as kind as Shintaro. She found out he lived alone and asked why he had such a big house. Shintaro realized she was probably referring to the building as a whole, not just his small apartment. She didn't know what an apartment was, making her seem even stranger. Then Shintaro asked why she had slept on the balcony, and Towa said she wanted to show gratitude for Shintaro's kindness. She asked if he wanted anything in return, offering to do anything he asked, but he ended up not asking for anything. Towa then asked if she could at least prepare something for him to eat. She went to the fridge, but found no ingredients. Shintaro admitted he didn't cook much, so she offered to do the cleaning instead. She ended up bumping into his magazines. Towa saw some cats fighting and rushed to separate them, preaching to them that fighting was wrong. Shintaro put some band-aids on the scratches the cats made on Towa's hands. He then asked where she was from, and she said she was from paradise. Shintaro realized he might have brought a crazy person home. After all, what kind of person sleeps on strangers' balconies? He quickly handed her the clothes that were already clean and dry. Since it was time to go to work, he accompanied her to the exit. Towa seemed to understand that Shintaro didn't want her around anymore, so she thanked him for everything. Later, Shintaro asked to leave work early as he wasn't feeling well because of the cold. On his way home, feeling very sick, he wondered if Towa had really managed to get home until, by coincidence, he found her with an older man. She greeted him, and Shintaro asked if the man was her family. She replied, no, that she met him because she was lost, and he invited her to go to a hotel. Shintaro understood the situation and took Towa away from there, but ended up fainting from fever. He woke up at home with Towa by his side, who said she had brought him home and prepared a meal for him. After scolding her for going out with a stranger, Shintaro realized that she really had nowhere to go and invited her to live with him. When he asked how she had managed to bring him home, she replied that she had flown him there and then showed her wings to him. He finally understood that Towa was really an angel. The next morning, Shintaro woke up startled with Towa beside him in bed. She said there was no other bed besides that one. They went to buy breakfast, but Towa ended up showing her wings in the store, and Shintaro quickly tried to hide them. When they got home, Towa apologized and explained that this happened when she got excited, but she shouldn't show her wings while on Earth. All the instructions were learned in the Good Kid's Guide to Living on Earth. Towa explained that she came to Earth to study humans. Shintaro realized that if he kept buying food at the convenience store for the two of them every day, the money wouldn't last. Deciding that it would be better for him to prepare the food from now on, they went shopping. As they chose the products, people began to stare at Towa's clothes, which made Shintaro buy some new clothes for her. She began to think about the beautiful attitude Shintaro was showing in accepting a complete stranger into his home and how she could repay such kindness, promising to make his life happy from now on. When they got home and stored the ingredients they had bought, Towa came across the mug she wanted from the store and ended up not asking Shintaro for it because she thought there was no reason to buy it. He secretly bought the mug, which made her very happy. When it was time to sleep, they ended up sleeping together because he forgot to buy another bed. Thank you for watching. That was the first episode of this anime, and personally, I really enjoyed the fan service. Waifu Angel stole the show, right? Don't forget to share your thoughts about the video and the anime in the comments. Your feedback means a lot.